Good evening, everyone. This is I don't know what time it is. About 4:30, 5 o'clock in the evening. I it's still uploading actually. Video. I went over to my hometown and saw my son for a little bit, and I did a video. So I wanted to talk about my experience yesterday. I know that I've been talking about getting my knees done and stuff, and so I took the leap yesterday. And I got on the phone and I'm this and this. Hello, hello, hello. Trying to get through to my doctor. And to no avail, they wouldn't let me get through. The number was, the not telephone number that's associated with your account. Well, no, there's nobody here by that name or that number or whatever. And, well, yeah, they kept sending me to go through the app. It's called My Chart. And I had it once, but I let it go because I wasn't going to the doctors that much, and I really didn't care. I mean, I'd rather correspond with the doctor and nurses and stuff over the phone. And so I was so frustrated. And the thing of it is, I know enough about all that stuff but it was frustrating me because I feel cooped up in this camper. I feel like I'm suffocating. Uh, don't get me wrong. I'm very grateful that I have the camper and a roof over my head, and I'm warm, and I got television, and I've got internet, and I can have my Christmas tree, and I can have a place to cook and eat and sleep. I'm very grateful for all that. And but you get confined, and there's just too many things, and if you don't put everything away the way it needs to be put away, then you start feeling cluttered. And come on, get up here, come on. And so it's been kind of heartbreaking. So, and I don't like to take the time to cook here, so I've been stopping at places and eating. So only been eating once a day, which that's all I've been eating anyway. So, but anyway, I finally said enough of this crap, because the day before I had already tried to get into my student loan um, website or whatever, the people that take care of that. And when I did get there, they rerouted me to someplace else. I think I had told you about it. Well, I'd had enough of that for a while. So yesterday I just got up, I got my street clothes on, and out the door I went, and up to the doctor's office and made an appointment. And she helped me get the app set up and stuff. Um, and then here, come find out that they've got a dentist office there too. But they were filled up right then. So uh, she said next time when I get my appointment, which my appointment with the primary doctor isn't until December the 4th, then maybe she'll take more knee x-rays and then send me on to um, the doctor, the knee doctor. So I'm a little bit leery and a little bit afraid and of what comes, because I don't like pain. Like I've told you before, I don't like pain. But my thing that I want to talk to y'all about today, and I know I've done similar things like this, but here's the thing. with the way they're handling everything digital and everything, they don't really want to see you. In fact, there are some that they like. They visualize you. You have to do it on screen, and they'll check you that way. Well, to me, I'm sorry, that's no way to be checked. But they want as little as contact with you in person as they can possibly have. So they expect you to set everything up over the internet through an app, and it's going to get quite hectic. I just want to let y'all know that right now. Now there's a lot of people out there that are a lot better at doing all this stuff than I am. So if I am able to do what I can do and still have a hard time, I can just imagine everyone that's out there in the world that don't have no one to help them. But they need to get to the doctors. They need something straightened out with their banking. Now, a lot of you, I know, you still want your cash and stuff like that, but you might as well get used to it because it's not going to happen. You're not going to be allowed to have the cash. And this channel is a variety of things that I like to talk about, but mostly it's to prepare yourself for any kind of situation that may come your way. It may not never come your way, good or bad, but if you're prepared in the best way that you can, then it might go smoother for you. Let's put it that way. But there's online shopping. Now they do have the where you shop and you can go down and pick your food up or whatever it is uh, that you are going to buy, and they can bring it out to you. But they charge you for that. Just might as well know that they charge you for that, and it has to be at least $35 or more. And I still think they charge you something. You can order online and they deliver it to you at the house if they can find your house, because some of the experiences I've had, people that are delivering those things to you, if they can't find it, they'll just drop it off at anybody's house. They don't care. I mean, especially, and I'm not saying everybody's like this, but a lot of people are impatient. And if they can't find your place, then they'll just put it anywhere. I had that happen to me before. And I had to go hunting for my groceries. So then there's that you can order some groceries, and of course non-perishables, and they'll ship them to you, like FedEx or UPS, something like that, and but then they still, if they've got new drivers and stuff, and then I've had, oh God, my son-in-law has come down the driveway and seen my packages thrown down the driveway. I'm serious. I am serious. Well, here you go. I don't know what these people are thinking when they do that. I'm telling you. I feel. Have you seen some of the commercials and stuff like different things on TikTok and things where the ups man just took it and throwed it out the door, and you could hear the clanking, the whatever it was in broke, or they kicked them or whatever. Jim Carrey doing Ace Ventura pretending like he was a delivery man and just throwing his stuff and breaking it. It's unbelievable. But I know it's not funny because when you get your stuff, it's broken or it's soaking wet. So I don't know. So you've got those choices, um, and that's what's happening right now. So when you can't get cash anymore, and you don't know how to operate uh, the banking system, let's give you an example. Let's say your daughter or your son is at work, and you call them up and tell them, "Hey, hon, can you pick me up a little bit of groceries on the way home, and I'll send you the money." Well, you got to know how to do that, because they're not going to give you cash anymore, and you want to pay your kid back, that's for sure. So um, you got to know how to do that stuff, and that saves them from coming home, getting your card, and going to the store for you, because that way they don't have to go back out again. And it's a lot of it's about saving your kids or your friends or whatever, uh, their time, and their time and their energy is worth a lot to them also. So um, you got to know, knowledge. You've got to know these things that are coming, because we can't stop them. We can't stop them. We're hooked to society. We're hooked to um, civilization, and that's what civilization has brought us. We can't get around it, unless of course you have your own little homestead and your own little place where you can grow a little bit of vegetables, and if you eat meat, but that's all going to stop too. So we don't even want to go to that one. But if you at least have vegetables and stuff at home, that you can grow, um, your beans and various things, and you got eggs maybe, and different things like that. You got your well water. So it is what it is, folks. That's just like me when I said I've been talking to my friend on the phone, and we've been talking for a while now. And he come into my life just all out of the blue. I mean, I know him. I mean, I know who he is, and we talk on the phone, and um, so um, there's things out there you got to be prepared for, and don't allow yourself to get stuck. There's not a thing we can do about it other than take care of ourselves, and if at all possible, if our family needs any kind of help, or uh, different various things like that. And a lot of you have commented on here that you can operate a computer, and that's good. That's good. Try to get better at it, because I'm trying to get better at it. Although it's hard sometimes to sit at the computer in the office chair. Of course, my God, my camper slants down in the back like that. So when I walk into the slide out here, I'm walking kind of catty cornered a little bit. But when I go in my office and I sit in the office chair, it kind of just swings me right around. So, and then with the fibromyalgia, it's hard to sit there too long, because the back of my shoulders hurt real bad and my back hurts real bad. So, yeah, I push myself sometimes, and sometimes I know that I can't do that. I gotta watch that. I gotta watch that. I gotta watch that. But little bit at a time. So when you want to get a hold of your doctor, now you're going to have to go through an app, um, and they're setting it up. All the healthcare facilities are setting it up. In fact, there's some of them even when you go in, they want to scan your hand. Well, I don't do that. I won't do that. And that's just like our phones. Now they're starting to ask us for a PIN, which I'd rather do a PIN than an actual password. But then well, either the face recognition or your fingerprint. Okay, well, think about this. What if your finger, what if your finger one day happens to have, like you just moisturized your hands up? Because sometimes, just now when I press things on my phone, it won't do nothing. It won't take me anywhere or anything like that. So I have to touch it just right. So you got to think about all those things before you do any of that stuff. Do I have do I have lotion on my hands? Do I got flour on my hands because I just got done making some biscuits or a cake? You fellas that work on your cars and stuff like that that got a little bit of grease on there, got a little bit of grease in the um, um, what do you call them, the grooves. Gonna have to be very careful, folks. So if you can't even get into your own phone, how you gonna get anything done? So I say computer because your computer has the mouse and that you can navigate around. It's got the keyboard. Now, laptop touchscreen, that's okay, but again, you're operating with your fingers and stuff. So right now, I have a mouse hooked up to my laptop, and I don't have to touch the screen at all. So that uh, I'm getting it done. Then I've got a tower computer that I can operate with keyboard and the mouse, and it's bigger and I can see it better. So look forward to having to order your groceries and stuff online and or go down and pick them up, or you have to do both. You have to order them first. They'll call you, or they won't call you. They'll text you. They'll email you, or however they do it. Each store's different. And well, your order's ready. So, okay, well, are you on your way? Yeah, I'm on my way. So you got to go down. You got to park in the spot. You got to call them and tell them. You got to let them know that you're there, and they'll bring it out to you. And then there's some places that you can't go pick it up, so you have to order it online, and they have to deliver it to you. So as as nice as they think that seems for people, they're forgetting the equation of other people that has to deliver that stuff to you or pick it out for you at the grocery store. And then you got to deal with somebody else's hands picking it up that might be sick. So I don't know. I've had a lot of bad times with my computers and stuff like that, and I've crashed them and things, and I get frustrated on my phone when I try to do the, um, especially when I'm trying to buy my phone service, and the thing will go all crazy. It can't get the website that you want, or and it'll flash in and out like that, and then it'll take you to someplace else. And uh, now, like I said, the computer's a lot better than the phone. The phone might be more convenient, but in the long run, no, the computer is. So, but that was my experience yesterday. But I do have an appointment with the doctor December the 4th, and I'm going to go ahead and not eat that day, and it's not till in the afternoon. So uh, I know she's probably going to want to take blood work, and hopefully maybe re-x-rays my knees, and then hopefully get me set up with another knee doctor. And I absolutely am not going to take another shot. I'm just not going to do it. So, and I and I've been reading that they have a new process that they inject something in your knees that helps your knee grow the cartilage back. So we'll see if they mention that to me. I don't know, but I might not be able to get into the other doctor until uh, probably the middle of December, possibly the end of December. I don't know. So we'll see. But here's the thing. I had to say to myself, listen, Joy, what do you want? Do you want to uh, have to walk around with a walker? Now, I can walk around here without the walker, but when I first getting up and standing up, then it's a little hard, and the walker helps out somewhat. Do I want to be able to stand straight up? Yes. I don't like it when my knees are bent. I want my legs to be straight up and down. So how do I fix that? Well, then I've got to do something about it. I can't just sit here and do nothing. I mean, I'm not strong enough within my spirit to do like Yeshua said. He told Luke, he said, "Physician, heal thyself." I can do some things. I've seen myself. I've seen where I've turned hurricanes, and I know y'all gonna say something bad about that, but I have. I've turned a tornado away from my house. Just saying. But I'm not strong enough within here, enough belief uh, to really accept that my body can heal itself. So I'll catch doctor. That's all there is to it. I have to do it. So I hope y'all are understanding what I'm saying. If you don't have nobody that's going to come and help you, start the process now so that you can handle all those things. Computers are probably too expensive for a lot of yous, but I I paid cash for mine because I saved up for it. I paid cash for a lot of my stuff, but a lot of it too I also bought on a credit card, and I pay it every month a little bit. So it's just a suggestion. You know, if you don't want to be left out in the dark and you ain't got nobody to help you, you can only help yourself. I was really frustrated yesterday. But I kept pushing through, pushing through. I wasn't about to let it beat me. I'm not about to let my knees beat me either. So, anyway, well, I'm going to let you go. A merry heart doeth good like a medicine, but a broken spirit will dry up your bones. So if you think you can, if you think you can't, you're right. You have a great day.